Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. Except no cheesy commentators, imposters, complainers, or trolls. And I just saved $454 because FedEx finally showed up. The guy knocked at my door. He sent me a text message. He apologized for all the BS I had to put up with sitting here all day Thursday, part of the day Saturday, all day Sunday, and all day today. I showed him about 15 minutes ago, and amazingly, I took the tarp off the box. I said, "You need some help? I can put it in the shopping cart, bring your card." He said, "No, I can manage it." He carried it down the stairs like it was an empty shoebox. I couldn't believe it. This man had Herculean strength. Kathy and I struggled to take it off the shopping cart when we put the tape around it and sealed the box up. So it's on its way to GINNYS. And when they get it, they will credit my account in full, $454. I might even wind up with a credit because I paid them payments in the meantime. They might send me a check, and I will owe GINNYS nothing, and that's another account paid off. So the Futon frame is gone. The balcony is clear except for the cat being shopping cart. After this video, I'm going to go get something to eat, go feed Tiny One Gray, come back, take a shower, and go to sleep because I passed out again during the night, and I'm really tired. Sitting in this chair for 8 to 12 hours a day is tiring. So I'm so glad it's gone. And my cat's got fed already. Mama cat came running in a little while ago. She loses her little tent. She liked to hide under the futon box and between the milk crates like a cave. But I'll make it up to her with crunchies tonight. Okay, and we have a new channel numbers. 1,402,245 views, 19,006 subscribers. So let's go into the channel. I doubt if anybody's in chat, but might take a look. And I am very happy that this thing is gone. Well, it missed the F for Fahrenheit, so I really wish I could see chat, but might take when it says I had trouble with this software because it would not work. Hold on a minute. Well, it missed the F for Fahrenheit. Okay, I just put eye drops in my eyes, so I'm having trouble seeing. This sat here from Monday, so a week. I'm really glad it is gone at last, and I don't have to pay for it because it was defective. This morning I threw out the water heater box. I got some weird comment. I blocked that guy. That thing was huge, and it was very hard to cut up because it was the cardboard was so thick, but it's gone. And I threw out more cardboard boxes from Amazon. The box the cat food came in from Pittsburgh Unboxing. So, and the maintenance guy semi-repaired the lock on my door. Actually, he replaced it because it came apart in about 10 pieces several months ago. I couldn't lock my door, and the nubbin of the handle kept hitting my hip and cutting it and my back. So he has to go get one more part. It's a jury rig thing, but it's not the same as the original part, no matter what he says. But at least now I'll be able to keep my door open when it gets warm in here and lock it. So that's about it. Kathy and I are going to get together on Monday. Patty has flaked on her. We're going to go to Red and Rug Shampooer and shampoo Kathy's rugs. Kathy doesn't know how to do it, which is weird because Patty has used her rug shampooer, but Kathy said it doesn't work. So we will go to Walmart or Safeway or wherever we have to go, rent a rug shampooer, call a cab or Lyft or Uber and schlep the thing to her house, and then the next day she'll have to schlep it back. And this is another reason why Kathy's saving up for a car. If you have a car, you don't have to worry about this stuff. You go get it, you take it in your car, and you bring it back. We did that once with the Prius when we had one. The rain has stopped, even though the dot says it's going to continue raining. I looked at the Weather Channel. The rain's supposed to have stopped at 5 o'clock, and then we're going to get a couple days of no rain. Then another storm's coming in, and then after next week, there will be no rain all the way to the end of the month. They were saying earlier that it was going to rain all month. I was going, I hope not. So that's about it. I have not made the bed because I'm too tired. Because I just sit here and fight. Just stay awake. Ironically, the UPS guy came with about 5 packages. He raced up the stairs. Must be nice to be that young and being able to do that. I talked to him for a minute. He said, I don't think they want to pick it up. Well, someone must have gotten them off their butt. But I thank this guy who showed up. He looked like he ran track or something. So I'm really glad this thing is gone from my balcony and I don't have to worry about it. And if you get this blue tarp at Target, it's $9.99. It's a great tarp. Kept the water off, kept the wind off, kept the dirt off. Really great tarp. Well worth it. In the sporting goods section, amazingly. Not in the paint section, which is where I normally get tarpaulins when I had to paint apartments and stuff. So that's about it. I have nothing much to say. I've been watching all this predictions on Trump. There were excerpts of Laura Ingraham from a town hall in North Carolina. Oh, they came out with a new poll. Trump is ahead 62 to 35 to Nikki Haley, and she won't drop out. She keeps attacking Trump, and Trump says she doesn't know how to quit. So, and if I think she has shot herself in the foot. I don't think she has a snowball's chance in hell to run for president in 2028 or any other time because she's alienated the base. And there are prediction videos out there. If Biden quits, Kamala Harris will run, and Trump will beat her more than he would beat Biden. So, and they're betting it's Trump, Biden, Kamala Harris is there, but not very much. So the big bet is Trump with 87% of the betting money. So there's a site called Moo where they give you 15 free stocks if you invest $1,000. The deadline is February 29th. They never knew that. And Capital One is going to buy Discover, which will be interesting because I have Capital One cards. And maybe eventually I can finally get the Discover card. My mother had a Discover card with a very high limit. I never used it. They don't give me any crap about to use my mother's credit card. I did every credit card I used was with her permission. I only used her American Express card that she put me as an authorized user and JCPenney to buy some clothes once. That was it. And I went and handed her the cash for the purchases and the receipt. So that's about it for that. So I've sat here pretty much, had coffee, tea, waffles, more coffee, and pretty much did nothing. There he is, the #1 oatmeal eater in the United States, Shaquille Oatmeal. And let's see, Ambi Knobbles. It cut the first word up. I couldn't read it. And so I'm happy. Anytime I can save $450 by not switching to Geico. So, and I blame Joe Biden for it all. It's all Biden's fault. His communist agents blocked FedEx from appearing in front of my house. So that's a joke. Anyway, so it is gone and out of here. And it was, I couldn't have lifted that down the stairs even when I was 25. I would have put it on a shopping cart. I was going to go tomorrow if it hadn't been taken out of here. Stick it on the Safeway cart, wheel it down to Pac Mail, and ask Terry, help me lift this son of a bitch off the cart and have FedEx pick it up. But I couldn't believe the guy just walked down the stairs like it was nothing. I said, you're sure you're going to hurt yourself? I don't want you coming back in 20 years. That son of a bitch, George, my back, I'm walking like an old man. I'm all bent over and crippled. No, he said he's fine. I hope so. I don't know how they trained for that. He had shorts on and this blue FedEx thing and a FedEx cap. And I said, I should have filmed you. I couldn't believe he was carrying this thing. Because the damn thing is 6 feet long and about this wide. I just couldn't believe it. He managed. I would have been bent over.
And can expect a high of 61 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 44 degrees.
I would have been bent over in agony for a week. So, it is gone. And I didn't have to turn the other rack thing. I put one rack here, one rack there, one rack there. And I'll get some cardboard or go get them to cut me a piece of sheet plastic. That way things don't have to fall on the floor anymore. I'm sorry I haven't been doing videos, but I would lie down. The other morning I slept till 10 a.m. I seldom sleep till 10 a.m. I'm just, and so I mailed off the Valero check. They sent me a thing saying it was a I got it here somewhere. Really strange letter they sent me too. A non-transaction account, which means it's based on savings or some account you cannot normally withdraw money from. And that's not the case. So I wrote them a letter saying this is your follow-up. I will not pay any late fees because I gave you my debit card number, the same debit card number I've been using for 3 months to make my payments. And somewhere on your end you screwed up. So I gave them the last $33 and change. That's paid off now. But it should have been paid off at the beginning when I got my check. Someone must have done something wrong with the numbers or used the old card number. I had to get a new debit card for some reason. I don't even remember why. So, and I have the $60 to give Kathy and her presidents here and her Tea Time magazine. And I'll take that up to her house. And then she's got to come over and order the Blu-ray player. I found her one that was cool. It's like a 17-inch screen. It swivels backward. It swivels forward. It goes sideways. And it's about $200, but no, I haven't been worrying about that. ACP ends in March. I don't, I have something from AT&T they sent me, which I kept. They want me to go to a website and talk to, but I'm not thrilled about my Congressman John Garamendi, whose office didn't care about inflation for seniors. And we'll tell him, and then I'm not looking at anybody. I'm looking at me. I'm looking at the room, and I'm looking at a bright light blinding me. Hold on, let me turn this down a little. So, there's nobody here, except the cats. One cat. Other cat is somewhere. Little girl's on the bed. Chirping. Puppy is outside. Mama cat came in a little while ago. And my shoulder's hurting. So, no, the show won't end. I'll just have to figure out what I'm going to do. I'll have to pay. I'm not going to. I paid Capital One, both cards, and Target, and I'm not going to spend money on those. So I'll add to those, and if they say it's $60 a month, I'll have to. Why are you frowning? then I'll have to pay $60 a month on one of my credit cards until I can save up $60 a month. I don't know how much it's going to be. I was paying about $75 to Sonic, not the hamburger place, and I was constantly having service interruptions. They were piggybacking off of AT&T's network, but they were terrible. So, but you know, if enough people scream at the Congress that we don't want this to end, it will not end. Of course, they come up with money for Ukraine, they come up with money for Israel, they come up with money for all kinds of stuff. But to keep people who can't afford the internet with the internet, I personally think the internet should be free. DARPA created the internet. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, the federal government funded the internet. Why are we paying for the internet at all? Government created the internet as a backstop in case of nuclear war, which I think wouldn't have worked. I've been watching videos on Russian targeting and our targeting and NATO targeting, and it's not good. But that was why the internet was created, so they could have communications between cities. Of course, they didn't mention that the cities would be vaporized. But that's why the internet was created, not Al Gore either. But how much does it actually cost to send you YouTube? And you can watch your stocks and all that. What's the actual real cost? So I don't know what the actual cost is. Now AT&T is trying to get rid of landlines, and other companies, Verizon stopped in San Francisco. They were going to turn all of San Francisco into fiber optic, and it was so expensive to go down into the depths of these beneath the streets. They said we can't afford it. And there's miles and miles and miles of old sewer pipes and water pipes, gas pipes, copper lines for telegraph wires and telephone wires, and it's a rat nest down there with real rats. So I talked to Ronnie, worked at Western Union, and said all those old Western Union connections are still under the ground. They still go to the transatlantic and the trans-Pacific cable, except that no one sends telegrams anymore. But the physical network is still there. Underneath Market Street, every major city that had a Western Union office, all that equipment is still underneath. Wires going to nowhere, or why? Actually, they go to the ocean. So, kind of wonder about that. I love to see who's in that Western Union building sometime and say, have you ever gone down into the basement? I have no idea, because every time we call Patty, both Kathy and I, mailbox is full. Leave a message, and you can't leave a message. So Patty's not doing this garbage of not answering her phone again, and Kathy's not happy. I don't want to go to Kathy's and help her shampoo the carpet. Actually, I'm not going to be shampooing the carpet. I'll be directing her, because she knows how to do it. But Patty was supposed to rent a van, bring me a vacuum cleaner, and garbage bags, and I'm not happy. And Kathy's not happy either. So, and my shoulders are hurting. I can't vacuum because my left, that woman, when she landed on me, this shoulder in particular really hurts. It may be the rain, but if I move it a certain way, it's just, it like it locks up, and it's really painful. So I can't shampoo the carpets. Kathy will have to do it. She doesn't have much things wrong with me. I don't know if she got it cleaned or not. I guess so, because she's still there. So I talked to her a couple of days ago. But for some no, I'm not going to do that. So I don't know, but Kathy's not happy. So, well, I'm helping Kathy out. I'm going up to her house, and we're going to get a rug shampooer and the shampoo and get a cab or Uber or Lyft or whatever the hell it is. Kathy did not pass her vision test, so they suspended her driver's license. And I keep telling her, you're going to get off your ass and go to the eye doctor, and she doesn't do it. So after the first, when I have money, I'm going to go up there, or she's going to meet me here, and we're going to go to the eye doctor. She can get her eyes re-examined, maybe your head, and get new glasses, and go to the DMB, and then she'll be able to see with glasses on and take the eye test. Because if she feels glasses make her feel old, well, there's a lot of reasons why Kathy is sad. I'm not going to go into that. But she's under a lot of pressure from her apartment manager. And I got mad at her today. I said, how many plastic bags do you have on the floor? Just one. Well, where are all the other bags? Where are your clothes? They're in bins. Well, put all the damn bins, get off your lazy ass, and put them all in the closet. No one goes in the closet. Put all the bins of your clothes and whatever else you got in the closet and close the door. Then they can't complain when they come in to spray for roaches. The place is cluttered. No, I'm going to go to dentist separately. I can't handle Kathy at the same time because I have a different issue than she is. They pulled a teeth here and I keep getting a whole roof of my mouth and sides are swollen. I got where they pulled it, it's all soft and I'm getting abscesses and I don't know what's going on. So I gotta see the dentist too. They're in San Francisco. But my roof of my mouth hurts a lot. So, and also Kathy says your breath smells like you died. So I gotta. The dentist, I talked to him on the phone a while back. They said maybe dry socket. They may have to cut that open. Not looking forward to it. Okay, very cool. Yeah, well, it took 8 days. So Papa's nice people. So, but it's gone, and my knee is hurting. My both knee is hurting because I had to get up off this chair. There was a knock on the door. There was the FedEx guy. So, doing interviews. Interviewing who? Is he the interviewee or the interviewer? All right, thank you. Tell him I said hi to. He is missed. So, but anyway, I got this damn thing out of here. I still can't believe he picked that up like it was nothing. It was like Moses in the 10 Commandments. If you can imagine a 6-foot-long commandments tablet. And he just doop, and he was he lifted, opened the door to the truck, and he just, and drove off. So, unbelievable. I should have gotten my iPad or iPhone and filmed him doing it, but he might not like me filming him without permission. So, I mean, I go down the stairs and my knees hurt going down the stairs. Across the pond, somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. Anyway, I don't remember the lyrics so well about of that song with Bobby Darin as I do Mac the Knife, which one of my uncles wrote. So, Kurt Weill. Along with Bertolt Brecht and the immortal Lavallenia in Three Penny Opera. So, holding down the fort. What are you holding it down with? Pegs? Bricks? The futon frame was held down the tarpaulin with my multi very heavy bricks. Not bricks from Britain, not bricks from the COVID with the evil Fauci, not bricks from Brexit, from the currency between Britain, China, Russia, and who knows what else. Yeah, he was the song Three Penny Opera, the song Mac the Knife. I don't remember he wrote the lyrics or if he wrote the song, and Lavallenia was in the play, and of course it became a movie, and then she did a lot of acting, and I have one tie to James Bond through my aunt, who was Lavallenia. She played Rosa Klebb in From Russia with Love, and she tried to kill James Bond. And when I was 10 years old, I wrote her a letter to New York, And she wrote back, and then she called my mother, and she said she laughed for 10 minutes because I wrote her, "Why did you try to kill James Bond? Why was my aunt," I actually said, "Why was my aunt trying to kill James Bond?" Like I couldn't separate. I never met her, sadly, but I saw her on the screen. I said, "My aunt's trying to kill James Bond." And I couldn't separate the actress from the character. I said, "That's really weird." So, yes, Ford Holding. He threw his body on top of the fort to make sure it wouldn't get away. Stay, Fort. Bad Fort. Is it one of those inflatable forts you see at these kids' parties? Where they jump up and down like a trampoline? I don't know. They clocked us on bonk for 6:30. So maybe he used Gorilla Glue and glued the fort down. Gorilla Tape is wonderful. It sealed the box, so no, I hope not. They're getting, this is getting, James Bond is a male, not a man with anything artificial. And James Bond should be British, and I can't remember his name. It's hard to pronounce. Idris Alba or something. They wanted a black James Bond, a woman James Bond. Why not a cat as James Bond, or a dog, or a cow, or a moose? They're getting ridiculous. This woke stuff has to stop. I have nothing against transsexuals, but James Bond is a heterosexual male who likes women. And, well, I don't care what new word they may have come up with. They took a word gay, and it was a word named happy, go lucky, and made it the name of their movement. So whatever they use to describe themselves now, I don't give a damn. But there's a certain segment of people that hate anybody that's heterosexual. They hate what they call breeders, which is the man and woman having children. And they have to constantly be revisionist and change things. And they're never right. Hey, they've got Superman's children on Lois and Clark, I think. And they're gay, which is okay if they got him as gay, but then they changed Sergeant Nick Fury in the Avengers movies from World War II into Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. They changed from a white guy with a beard who smoked stubby cigars to a black guy because it's politically correct or trendy or inclusive or whatever you want to call it. So, I don't know what incels are. I'm not even going to think about that one. That's a new one. I know insteps. I know cells. What the hell are incels? I don't think I want to know. Everybody has to be included, and yet their inclusion separates us because then one side starts complaining they have no rights, or they want their agenda to be forced down the throats of everybody else who may not agree with them. And there's a certain percentage of people who do not approve of transsexuals. They do not approve of gays. I don't care what they do in the privacy of their home, but I don't want to hear about it. And I do think one thing is wrong. Having transsexual women's sports is wrong. I agree with President Trump. So, they're ruining women's sports records, and a lot of young women and young girls trained for years to go in college and high school and the Olympics. And my mother was training to be an Olympic swimmer until Hitler came along. And these guys come in and they can, because they are biologically and physiologically still a male, they can beat the records, and the women are humiliated. So, involuntary celibate. Never always wondered about the word celibate. Where did that come from? What is it? Where did the origin of that word? And what is it in? How would it be involuntary? If you're celibate, you're voluntarily celibate. There is no involuntarily, unless no one will go to bed with you. In which case, you're involuntarily celibate because you are, for whatever reason, no one will have sex with you. That's celibacy. What I always thought celibacy meant you're not having children. I could be wrong. What do I know? I'm just an old guy. I don't have a dictionary of the current trendy words and languages. And language, I mean. And phrases and memes and all this other stuff. So, if I had to remember all this stuff, I'd go quiet, be sitting here quietly babbling to myself, go nuts. So, no smecks? What is smecks? Smecks? Yeah. How do we go from here to there? Anyway. A hokey pokey is a dance, so you can be celibate and do the dance at the same time. And a song. That's all I know. I don't dance anymore. I hurt myself. I used to tap dance, did the Charleston, did waltzes, but that's a long time ago in a body far, far away. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, then you hurt yourself. Anyway. Alright. Oh, how long have I been on here? I don't know. 32 minutes. Boy, it didn't seem like that. It's nice to actually see people for a change instead of a screen. Okay, back up to this thing. So, I just lost the screen. Uh-oh, there we go. I'll be glad when at the end of the month. The first thing I'm going to do, other than get food, I get my next check and, of course, pay bills and have the loan pay. I took a $1,000 loan out. That's going to go on for 11 more months. It's going to hurt. Get a haircut. I need a haircut. I think if they don't want me to say gay, they're going to have to pay me $50 a month. I can pay another bill down. Oh. Apparently, in my sleep or something, I bit inside my cheek. It doesn't hurt. It's there. So. I'm going out to get something hot to eat and come back and take a shower and go to bed because I've been sitting here Thursday. I walked over Hill Wednesday. Monday I started this adventure with FEDEX. My back hurts from sitting here in a chair too long. My hips hurt. My knees hurt. My shoulders hurt. My hands hurt. I'm running out of body parts. And my eyes hurt. Because I've been doing a lot of staring at the screen. I must have watched about 75 YouTube videos in the last week. Kitty videos, squirrel videos, lots of political polls, and President Trump. For me, there is no other president. The illegal occupation of the White House. So, it's good. They've called Trump Orange Man. What do they call Biden? The Blue Man? I don't know. So, I am not going to pay the coin loans off until all the debt's paid because it's more important to me. I looked at my credit this morning. I have $1,000 card. I have a $750 card. I have a $500 card. I have a $300 card. Not counting Kathy's Target card, which I'll add another payment next month. I'm not going to charge anything on the Target card. And when I pay off the Target card, which is the limit is $600, they'll raise the limit. Then I'll buy something on Target when it's all paid off. I'm paying her Target card since I'm the one that's using it with permission. So, well, there was skullduggery in the 2020 election. And the people that run this YouTube are deniers. Lots of stuff has been made up since 2016. Russian collusion. How come it's never Hillary Clinton collusion? And Russian hookers. Documents left in bathrooms that weren't made up. Documents left in garages with a Corvette. Why did I don't understand? Trump may be writing a book. I don't. What was Biden doing with all his documents, even when he was a senator? What was his purpose having all the documents? You can't have a summary in like 10 pages. You got to have boxes and boxes of documents in your garage. I don't understand what the hell you were doing with the documents. And I saw it in Philadelphia in the polling places and mystery ballots and all that. So and Kerry Lake tried to sue in Arizona, and I saw a video, and they said corrupt judges and officials, not only there, but all over the country. That's a fact. Oh, I'm not going to run my cards up until they're all paid up. I'll run up 2 cards, one for the fluffy and little girl, and one to buy stuff. I need a new microwave, and I would like to get a new pressure cooker and a convection oven. I was looking in Target, and they're about $200. So if I pay the bill off, what they'll do is they'll raise the limit. I'll go get the 3 things I need, then pay that card now. Everything else is paid off. I have almost no utilization. And by then, Country Door, Finger Hut, Wards, Swiss Colony, Stoneberry will all be paid off. My credit card's already paid off by next year. Then I'll pay off the coin loans, and I'm debt free. And if I got a $1,000 Target card to use, or a $1,000 Capital One to take Fluffy little girl to the vet, pay them off. And I looked at my credit this morning. Instead of having, one of them is Kathy's card. I'm an authorized user. I only buy it for emergency for cat food or litter, and then I make a payment on it, $20, $25. So for some reason, it still says it's around $400 balance when she's got a $450 or $500 limit. I don't know why she doesn't pay that card off, but I'll have to take a look at her bill sometime and see what the hell's going on with that. She's had that card for 12 years. It's still at $430. I don't get it. But by this time next year, I'll have like 6 credit cards with no utilization. And then I'll have to buy something to keep them open. That's my goal. I did use the money for that. Well, they generally, you want 30%. Hello, Scuba Steve. Hello, Jody. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But I've got, let's see, paid off Bolero. That was the one other credit card that wasn't a credit card. It was a gas card. Okay, I've got Target. The bill's around $5.50, but I'm going to pay an extra payment next month, or more than I have been, more than the minimum. So that's on my credit account. I'm listed there, but $200. I have 2,500 in credit cards, and I don't know. I can't even see right now. My eyes are hurting. I'm not worried about off topics. I'm going to be off topic of sleeping soon. That's the topic for the night. Get out of this chair. A lit shitty night. I don't know what that means. I do want to get going and feed the 2 cats, and they said it. They sent me a letter and a whole bunch of crap, and that really made me mad. So I have no idea who George Ramsey is, so I wouldn't know. I don't listen to many podcasts anymore. Not once have I seen a cache with a single pod in it. No pod invasion of the body snatchers, no pea pods. I think it's all fraudulent. There's no such thing as a pod in this podcast. So. I know Gordon Ramsay. I have no idea, because when I was working for a living and young, I spent it on a lot of stuff. Kathy, dinners, computer software, cars, car repairs, stocks I later sold, silver, storage, moving, cars. You're young and 25, you don't think of being 70 one day. That was like billions of years ahead in the future. Yeah, baseball. I haven't looked at all in baseball yet. I will. There'll be baseball magazines at Safeway soon, then I'll peruse them and see who they think is going to be up there. Well, folks, I'm starting to nod here. I got to get going. I drank enough coffee to float Notion today, so I need to put my shoes on, grab the bag, grab my umbrella, just in case it starts pouring, put my jacket on, my scarf, my hat, take my money, go feed Tiny One in Gray, and when I get back, Mama Cat and Kitten. I have no idea. I haven't looked it up. I've been concerned about one thing at a time. I am spitting facts about retirement? What? The hell are you talking about, Shaquille? When I met Kathy, I was 25 years old. I'm 70. I'll be 72 in April, and I'm kicking myself that I didn't put. My hair needs a haircut. If I had put away $50 a week, I would have had 60 grand by the time I was no longer able to work, which isn't a lot of money to most people, but it wasn't a lot of money to me. All right, that's it for this one. This is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe, stay inside. Stay off the roads. Don't drive your car through the puddles, and watch the skies. Have a good evening. Bye-bye for now. What's wrong with my hair? Oh, it keeps standing up because I need a haircut. I combed it, but my hair has a mind of its own. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for coming in. Remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you see content not on the regular channel. And tomorrow I have nothing planned except I will be doing coin roll hunting and going to get some food. There will be probably a small haul video. All right, little girl is wandering the bed, and I must go. Thank you for coming in, and hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.